In the middle of a recession, one industry seems to be absolutely booming with the promise of making a lot of people really rich. Guess what industry that is? Yes, you guessed that right. It is artificial intelligence. Honestly speaking, the potential to make money from artificial intelligence is only limited by the questions you are willing to ask it. The platforms of artificial intelligence, like Chat GPT, can be used by almost anyone, anywhere in the world, to generate income, including freelancers, entrepreneurs, business owners, and many others. So you might be wondering, what is Chat GPT, and why is it already established as a big business venture? Well, you should know that people are generating substantial amounts of wealth from the concept of Chat GPT, which has, by the way, just begun. So, how can you use this platform to make money? You already know how artificial intelligence is the new wonder of this age. You might have not noticed it, but artificial intelligence has taken over each and every aspect of your life. From your online purchases to your random Google searches, artificial intelligence is turning into an accurate tool of technology that makes lives tremendously easier and faster. But right now, let's talk about the technology that is gaining the most attention as a potential business, which would be Chat GPT. What is Chat GPT? To explain simply, Chat GPT is a computer program that allows you to ask almost anything and it will provide the best possible answer using artificial intelligence. Believe me, this new platform is insanely innovative. You can use it to write sales scripts, emails, birthday cards, thank you letters, and maybe any other possible task you can imagine. The thing is, there can be unlimited benefits of this software if you know how to give it the proper inputs. Of course, it is not perfect software, but it certainly is the closest to perfection. So, here are some ways you can utilize this software to generate income. 1. Building mobile apps. This might be surprising for you, but you can build an app using ChatGPT. You can create an app from start to finish through chatbot recommendations, and if you have a question, you can ask it back to the chatbot to get an answer. I mean, how insane is that? The fact that you could use a free resource to build something that you could potentially sell is mind-blowing for somebody who comes with a very limited background in learning how to do something like that. Not to mention, this extends throughout almost anything. For example, if you want to build a landing page for a coffee company, all you need is to just ask and you could preview the page. You can further ask to make it more modern and that is it. The landing page you want is ready for you, just like that. To be honest, it is not 100% perfect. But you know what? It is close. For somebody who already understands the basics, it could be used to dramatically speed up the process and have artificial intelligence do the work for you. 2. Writing. Well, this application of ChatGPT is incredibly interesting with a plethora of opportunities to make wealth. Let me give you an example of an author who created an entire children's book using artificial intelligence. Yes, it is a genius idea. This author gave ChatGPT the general idea, then went back and forth honing the topic, and then used the Discord server Mid-Journey to create a style of artificially created images from which the author could use to illustrate this book. This author gave ChatGPT the general idea, then went back and forth honing the topic, and then used the Discord server Mid-Journey to create a style of artificially created images from which the author could use to illustrate this book. Within a week, this book was published online. Obviously, everyone was not happy about it. So, typically a book like this will require the creativity of the writer along with the artistic ability of an illustrator to bring those words to life. But with artificial intelligence, a program could simply scrape the internet for images and rearrange them, making them indistinguishable from the real thing. But there is the question of the ownership of these images. Is it the person who asks, or the data from which information was extracted and modified? This program basically gathers and modifies information, creating entirely new content. As of now, the writing feature opens the door to some rather unique opportunities for anyone wanting to create sales scripts, essays, emails, or pretty much anything you can ask for in a fraction of the time that would take to write your own. Also, it would probably do a better job than most people, since it has the ability to scour the internet for the best information available. 3. Imaging. Another wonderful aspect of this tool is imaging. Even though an app like Lensa AI has been getting a lot of popularity through Instagram with everybody posting these AI-generated images of themselves, the Discord group Midjourney takes this a step further and creates whatever you can imagine for free. To be honest, it is probably not something that can make you a fortune, because the market is being flooded with AI-generated images, but with some basic Photoshop skills, you could use it to dramatically speed up the process of creating an image. As you already know that AI is getting much more advanced day by day, and I would not be surprised if one day you could create photorealistic images that would be indistinguishable from the real thing. This whole scenario extends to cartoons, movies, or even influencer deep fakes. It is becoming more and more lifelike. Just like any other aspect of AI, imaging can be used to dramatically speed up processes. Please be careful of the risks and downsides. Of course, no new venture comes without risks and downsides. With a revolutionary platform like GPT, there are numerous concerns as well. I believe you should know both the positive and negative sides of this platform. So, here are some risks associated with Chat GPT that you should be aware of. 1. The frame of reference of Chat GPT. The thing is, most people do not realize that the cutoff point of Chat GPT is based on late 2021, so anything newer than that does not exist in its frame of reference. Of course, in the big picture, this is not that big a deal, and if they expand the system to eventually cover breaking information, it could easily be incorporated. But then there comes the second major concern. 2. Is the information factual? Another concern about ChatGPT is that the information it uses is not necessarily factual. For example, the website Stack Overflow banned ChatGPT as substantially harmful coding issues. On top of that, AI seems pretty confident that can ultimately mislead users who rely on it. In fact, our brains are wired to respond to confidence partly because we have evolved to believe and follow someone who seems to know what they are talking about. So, the point is that you should always be critical of the information you receive. See, one of the benefits of a search is that it provides you with a wide range of information to navigate and form your own opinion by assimilating the bits and pieces you are looking for. But in the case of artificial intelligence, it is often pulling information from the same resources. 3. Lack of experiences. One of the biggest concerns about artificial intelligence is that it cannot form or share experiences. Thing is, there is nothing more powerful than a real-life story with emotion, perspective, and empathy. That is something that artificial intelligence has to replicate, and there is no substitute for first-hand knowledge. I mean, it is impressive to gain more than 1 million users in 5 days, but let's be honest about it. I think it could potentially disrupt businesses like customer services. Personally, I think artificial intelligence is a tool that is very incredible indeed. I mean, being able to create web designs within seconds, giving basics of code for an app, or giving a blueprint of a script is mind-blowing. Still, I do not think we have yet reached a point where anyone can say that the system is flawless. Of course, it still needs frequent, huge human interventions to make further improvements. Right now, it is perfect for tasks that are needed to simply speed up the existing processes, like search results or getting a quick outline upon which you could build your idea. But the thing is, this technology is still years away from being able to match what a human could do with critical thinking. So that was all from today's video. Proceed to this video to learn the rules that only rich people know and can make you wealthy this year. Thank you.